Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, welcome. If you are coming back, welcome back. I'm so glad to have you. My name is Cassie, and on this channel, we talk all things of healing, self-love, and self-care, and of course, becoming your dream woman. And on today's episode, we are going to talk about how to actually change your identity. Yes, because we've been talking a lot about identity shifting and transformation and becoming your best self and all of that goodness. But a lot of people may not even know how to do it. So I want to make this video today and talk with you about that. So have you ever felt like you were meant for more, or that you know that you were meant for more, but no matter how hard you've tried, you keep snapping back into the same patterns, the same relationships, and even the same habits? That is not because you are actually lazy. That's not because you even lack discipline. It's because you are trying to create a new life with an old identity. And today I want to show you how to change your identity at the very root level. So becoming your future self will feel natural and not forced. Most people think that change actually comes from motivation or discipline, but identity doesn't change through force. It changes through repetition and emotional safety. Your current identity was formed through what you had to become to survive, what felt safe emotionally to you, and what your nervous system has learned over time and now thinks it is normal. So if you're trying to become more confident, more regulated, more worthy, and more secure in love, money, or even just in life, but your nervous system still identifies as, I have to protect myself, I can't trust, I am on my own, your body will always override your desires. Identity is not who you want to be. Identity is actually who you feel safe of being. So here is the part that no one talks about. Your identity is not just your thoughts. Your identity is your baseline emotional state. So you need to ask yourself, do I feel safe receiving? Do I feel safe resting? Am I safe being seen? Do I feel safe trusting consistency? If not, your nervous system will keep pulling you back to that old you. And that old you probably is built on hyper independence, self-sabotaging, overthinking, settling, or even staying small. So the goal is not to become your future self overnight. The goal is to teach your body that your future self is safe. So yes, this isn't something that you do overnight. You're going to start small and keep adding as you feel safer and more comfortable. So it's not like, you're going to wake up next week and you're going to be a completely different person. No, I wish it was like that, but it's not. Our bodies can't handle it, and neither can our nervous systems. So the identity shifts happen through small embodied choices, not big declarations. Your future self is already available to you. She just moves differently. So instead of asking, what would my future self have? Start asking, what would my future self do when regulated? Examples. Would she rest without guilt? Would no longer need to chase for clarity. She would set boundaries without over-explaining herself. She would respond instead of reacting. And she chooses herself consistently. Every time that you make an aligned choice, you are casting a vote for that identity. And repetition is what makes it real, because our brains love repetition, and that's how things become a habit, and that's how everything just works out to being something that we're going to do. So this part is crucial. You cannot shame out of an identity that you needed to be to survive. The old version of you, the one who kept you safe, the one adapted when you had to, and the one that actually protected you emotionally, yes. Don't be ashamed of her, be thankful for her. And instead of saying, like, I don't want to be her anymore, no, don't do that. Say, thank you for getting me to where I am today. Love her, show her love, support, compassion, all of that, because you couldn't be here today without being that version. And so you can thank her and all of that, and you can just say, I've got it now. Identity shifts stick when they're actually rooted in self-trust, not rejection. Here is a simple frameworks that you can use daily. So the first thing that I would suggest you to do is to regulate your nervous system first. So before you ask, what would my future self do? Ask, is my body safe enough to choose from alignment instead of fear? One way that you can help regulate yourself is through breath work, walking, grounding, touch, stillness, whatever works for you. I would try multiple different things and see what works best. Number 2 is make your identity based choice, not 10. So make one identity based choice. Speak up once, rest once, say no once, or follow through once. And that's how safety is built. Number 3 is anchor the identity. So say, this is who I am now, not as affirmation, but as integration. Your nervous system doesn't learn through intensity. It actually learns through consistency. You don't need to be her all day. You just need to be her a little every day. And that's how the identity becomes automatic. That's how you stop reverting back. And that's how the shift becomes permanent. So you don't become her by proving or becoming her by practicing. One day you'll look back and you'll actually realize that you didn't need to force any change, that you became safe enough to receive it. And if this resonated with you, let me know, what identity are you stepping into right now? And remember, you're not behind, you are becoming. One day, one moment, one choice at a time. So don't rush this, because it's going to feel very frustrating if you do, because your nervous system is not going to be able to handle it, okay? So take your time and just know that it will happen over time. So I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.